Monday, April the 25th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East. Good to be back here with you here on this Monday morning. Had a beautiful weekend, and as we continue through the next couple of days, the warming trend continues before we have an unsettled period of weather during the midweek period, and then some more changes as we get into the weekend too. I'll discuss that with you in detail here as the latest edition of the video rolls along. We'll begin with a look at the time-lapse imagery from yesterday in Charlotte. And it was indeed a very nice Sunday following up what was a very nice Saturday, too, around the region. Plenty of Sunday sunshine across the region and the Carolinas as a whole yesterday. I'll show you the highs in just a moment. These were our temperatures during the 5 o'clock hour this morning as I was cutting today's edition of the video. A lot of 50s on the board, a few 40s mixed in here and there, and even a couple of low 60s mixed in here and there too. There's a look at the radar this morning. That's just some ground clutter around the various NexRad sites across the region. Altogether, things are very quiet, not only in the Carolinas, but across most of the southeast. Now, you had some rough storms in southeast Texas yesterday. Also some big storms up into parts of the Plains states. What's left of that, just a band of rain in parts of the plains up into the upper Midwest this morning. But big storms coming later this week. I'll show you that in just a second too. Yesterday's highs in the Greensboro viewing area were in the 70s. Same story in the Charlotte viewing area yesterday. You look around the Carolinas as a whole, and you had 70s and low 80s down toward Columbia. A lot of 80s off to the southwest, and I think all of us up into the lower 80s this afternoon. I'll show you the highs in just a second. A lot of warm air across the southeastern part of the country. Now, most of it's dry. I will say this, though. Mountains, this is the type of pattern where you get some afternoon showers or thunderstorms trying to pop up in isolated fashion, and you might see a couple of those try to make it down into maybe Wilkes or Surrey counties in the foothills, but the vast majority of us rain-free today. There's a look at your Monday highs across the region. It's a warm day and a mild and quiet night ahead. Now, as we get into the day tomorrow, very similar, in fact, even a couple of ticks warmer for our Tuesday. Off to the west of us, though, look at this. This is a very significant threat of severe storms ramping up tomorrow in the Plains states. You have a moderate risk running from Nebraska down to Oklahoma. That's a day 2 moderate. Could very well wind up being a high risk somewhere in there for tomorrow. And then look at Futurecast, really firing off those thunderstorms back into that severe weather risk area Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. In the meantime, out ahead of it, just a warm and dry day here across most of the Carolinas. Now we get on out into Wednesday. That's when we begin to have increasing thunderstorm chances. One front moving in from the north. That's the main weather player for Wednesday. That'll bring us some better shower and thunderstorm chances. Still a warm Wednesday. In fact, some low 90s possible in a few spots toward the Sandhills and down into South Carolina. And then on Thursday, that system from the west moves in. And Thursday's probably the day that features the best shower and thunderstorm chance of the week. Now, let me show you some of the more detailed modeling here. Let's begin with a look at the European upper air chart, 500 millibars for today. And then notice what happens by tomorrow evening. There's that system moving into the plains, fueling that big severe weather threat. Now, the core of that system heads to the Midwest, but it's close enough Thursday to drag that next system in here and bring us the chances of showers and thunderstorms, and then another system begins to approach on Sunday. So here's what it looks like today. And again, there's your mountain showers or thunderstorms trying to pop up in the heating of the day. Same basic idea tomorrow, warm and dry across the region. But and there's the GFS depiction for tomorrow. Now we get on out into Wednesday, and as that front moves in from the north, there's your better chance of showers and thunderstorms. And then on Thursday, the system moves in from the west, and again, a pretty good chance for showers and thunderstorms. Instability value is really ramping up on Thursday, so thunderstorms a possibility. We'll watch the severe weather potential for Thursday as well. Behind that system, Friday looks quiet. Saturday looks quiet too, and then the next system rolls in, and at this point it looks like a pretty good chance of some rain arriving again by Sunday afternoon into Sunday night as that next system then approaches from the west. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.